What up, world? It's your boy Mark Walter Ward, Super Facts Show, Super Facts Network. Today we got with us DeLaney Daniels, who just got a outstanding new video for a song "Sad Eyes." How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm chilling. Before we get into anything, we got to shout out Britt, who did that video.
Yes, filmed by Britt here in Buffalo. Yes, she shot the video for me. She also shot my video Gone. She does amazing work.
I mean, she really did an amazing job
Yes.
with that video. That was your concept?
Yes, me and my mom. Yep, we came up with the concept and kind of gave it to her. And when she did the video, she originally did it in color, but then she put it in black and white. And she said she really loved it in black and white. So I was just like, let's go for it. And the black and white really helped make the video.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Definitely. So the song's like a little bit under 4 minutes, but the video is over 6 minutes. And I assume at the end, who are the pictures? I mean, I'm sure those are people that passed, but the people at the end of the video, who are they?
So some of them, probably about 5 of them or so, is people I lost. And then we actually reached out to people in the community whose, some of their loved ones' death were broadcast, but it wasn't really recognized as it should have been. So we reached out to them and let them know, like, hey, we're shooting a video, and if you give me a canvas of, such and such, we can put it in the video. And those are people that's been following me since day one, has bought my, little $5 CDs. So I definitely wanted to give back to them. And they were honored, but they didn't even know I was probably more honored than they were to allow me to broadcast that and kind of bring up that old wound, but it was in a good way.
So no, word. I can dig that so much, man. Cause like, I mean, I guess everybody's trying to learn how upstate New York get down, but I'm from the DC area, right? And I know exactly what you mean. It'd be people, in my neighborhood get killed. At the most, it might get a paragraph in like the little metro section back in the newspaper days. But but like at the same time, like Chandra Levy, that senator, went missing. That shit was on the front page for like 5 months straight. You know what I mean? So
right.
So I feel you when you say that you was touched, because I would love if I ever had an opportunity to shine some light on people I knew that passed that didn't get their flowers publicly as they should have.
I agree.
But that being said, that was kind of a brave choice. Did anybody on the team have any pushback on you have an over 6 minute video for a 4 minute song and today's limited attention span, ADD culture and all that?
Not really, but it was a bit risky, but I think that it kind of weighed out, because in the video, you're watching a video, but you're just seeing kind of the pictures just flash by. But towards the ending of the video, after the song is actually over, we show each individual picture. We show each picture individually for people to actually see, instead of kind of just seeing it in passing, or someone maybe standing in front of it in the video. Then we actually did the credits at the end. It was the name of the people that was in the video, the ones that passed away. So it was definitely worth the 6 minutes.
Who were you thinking about when you wrote the? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, it was risky, but it was worth it.
Oh, definitely. Who were you thinking about when you wrote the song?
I was honestly thinking about myself. I was going through a lot, and a lot of things in my life left me in tears, for sure. So I just came up with it. It was just sad eyes. And then when I was actually taking a shower and I came up with sad eyes, why so sad? Is it because of the tears you had? It was just things I was going through, like depression, and then, losing certain people and not really knowing which way to go in life with me growing up. So it definitely was inspired by things I was going through at that time in my life. And it fits so perfect with me losing my grandma, my godmother, and other people losing their loved ones as well.
How you doing now?
I'm doing a lot better. I'm doing a lot better. I wrote that song I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago, honestly. I wrote that song, and I just recently put a video with it.
As I've gotten to know entertainers a little bit, it's amazing to me how few people ask them that.
Right.
You see like the little, I mean, I don't want to get mixed up, but homeboy that died, I don't know if it's Lil Peep or Lil Pump, but he got the not dude in the Kanye West video, dude that overdose on the pills or whatever. And it was like 20 people was like, nobody ever asked him how he was doing. And like so many other people, so many other, you know, be it singers, rappers, even pro athletes I've talked to say that, like, I mean, with the athletes, they might ask like how their knees doing or some shit, but you know, like how they're doing personally. Do you ever feel like commodified? I mean, especially coming from modeling before being in music?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely feel that way at times. It's yeah, we kind of were so much on the forefront that nobody never really stopped to think what goes on with us behind closed doors, and we kind of deal with it on our own. So
yeah, but I mean, everything that happened to me, I mean, not specifically, but you know, anything that can happen to any human can happen to any famous person, any up and coming artist.
right. I completely agree. And I don't think they see that. I think it's like when you're in a certain kind of light, you have to maintain that light when, you know, they're not understanding that, you know, we're human too. We're people. We go through things like they go through things. So it's definitely an uphill battle, but I believe, you know, you definitely can get through it.
I mean, that's why we need songs like Sad Eyes, you know.
Yes, that is definitely it. It's a sad song, but it's you know, it's definitely uplifting, and from the beginning of the video to the end, it's showing how I transition over and how, you know, the little girl with the angel wings, how she kind of takes me to meet, you know, God or whoever, you know, she takes me in there to meet him, and then everything is okay. Like you kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah, I would definitely say that there was an element of hope, even in the way your voice kind of sounded, and how you delivered some of the. I'm not as well versed speaking on singing as rap, so I don't know if I say bars or
Right now.
whatever. But
No, I hear you.
so you know, I don't know. It's a lot of stuff I want to ask you about, but so this gonna be on the album. I take it.
Yeah.
You got a project coming out.
Yep, I do have a project coming out. We're looking to release it around like July. So I am working on that. I've recorded a lot of the songs, but me being, you know, the artist I am, I'm just going in and out of them and trying to, you know, correct things and fix it. And I'm re-listening to it like a week after I recorded to see if I missed anything. So, but I'm definitely looking to release my next album in July.
Is that song "Gone" gonna be on it? Because I was really rocking the "Gone." Like
Thank
I
you.
like your whole catalog that was on Spotify, but "Gone" and "Sad Eyes" was probably my favorite.
Thank you. Yes, Gone will be on there. I recorded Gone, I want to say sometime last year, and then shot the video, which is shot by Britt as well. Filmed by Britt here in Buffalo. She shot that as well on Allen. So that will be on the CD as well. There's some other songs that I haven't released yet.
I damn sure looking forward to hearing them. Speaking of shooting videos, what were you in Tampa Bay when you shot that Vibe video?
Yes, yes, we were in Tampa. It was cold. It was cold. That video, it was nice, but the weather.
When we I'm not from here, but I'm right outside of Tampa Bay. When was you here?
Um, oh geez, this is about a month or so ago. I want
You're
to
from
say,
Buffalo, and you thought that was cold?
yeah, you know, the outfit in the video, it just, I needed a
A
sweatsuit.
little more insulation. I can dig it.
Yeah, it was just, we thought it was gonna be just sun out, you know, on a beach, just nice and warm at least, or hot. Even he was cold. He was just like throughout the whole video, he was like, oh my God, it's cold. Like we was just trying to get that video done in the most, you know, elegant way possible without looking like we were freezing. But
Now
yeah,
that's how I knew you was in Tampa. It looked like it was about to rain. It's always about to rain out this motherfucker. Whenever it's about to rain, it do be like a little cold wind or whatever. So you know, I could see being on
yeah,
the beach and the equivalent of a swimsuit. You know, that would be a little.
yeah. Yeah, I felt like I was on my way back to Buffalo. I was like, yeah, this is not, it's not what I expected, but we got it done.
Oh yeah. It definitely looked like y'all was you know, on a vacay in the island,
Right, just vibing, yeah.
and it was a lot warmer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we
The,
made it look warm.
right, the temperature of the video turned up, just not real life and shit.
Right.
So you know, I alluded to how you were modeling before you got into music, and I'm curious. Let's say, I mean, this isn't my situation, but I do have two daughters, and let's say one of them was going to get into modeling. What advice would you give to a parent to make sure that they're taking their child or even older teenager or younger adult, you know, like to make sure they're safe?
I would definitely say do a lot of research first. It is a lot of risk with the modeling, but I would definitely research and kind of sit in on a few classes maybe before you even send your child. See how some of the other girls are there, you know, how they act around in certain situations, what they're wearing, and you know, just really the history and background. That's kind of what my mom did. And we connected with this lady, and we set in a few classes just to see and just to make sure it wasn't that modeling that was just not flattering for, you know, a woman in a way. So I would just say, honestly, do your research and definitely stick by them the entire time, like through the ins and outs, every show, every fitting, every commercial, every photo shoot. Like I would say, just be there just so you don't miss anything that
So
they
hold on,
might.
hold on. You mean the world ain't safe for women after Me Too?
I'm sorry?
You mean the world ain't safe for women after Me Too? I thought the world was safe now.
No,
No, I'm just fucking
no,
with you.
I
Nah.
just no. Look, it's safe. Look, it seems like you're gonna keep it safe. Okay, so I'm aware. Yeah, I trust
Nah,
you. I look like you would keep it safe.
my broader point is like I'm still not convinced that society is really truly interested in protecting women, especially
I
women of color, poor women, and you know, I've always felt that if anybody's going to save us, it's going to be the women. You know.
I completely agree. I definitely agree. I feel like we don't get enough recognition of how strong we really are, especially when we've been through certain situations that me personally, I don't think most men would be able to handle. You know, even trying to get in the industry, you know, as an attractive woman is hard for women.
Oh, I know, I know. I mean, I had a rapper I hate saying femc and all that other shit, because like if you can rap, you can rap, but you know, in this case, she happens to be a girl, and you know, we both made the point of like, stop trying to fuck the artist if you're collaborating with them.
Yep. I agree.
Like
That's literally, yeah, I've run into that problem so many times and, you know, lost so many gigs and this and that, but it's really all about how you know, react to the situation, how you take it. And if hopefully every woman is strong enough to keep their foot down and just, you know, just go another route, even if it's gonna set them back a little bit in their career. I think it's worth the setback.
I agree. I agree. I mean, unfortunately, they shouldn't have to, but like, I don't even get that shit. Like the whole that shit's short sighted because like it's in the way. Like, don't you want to get paid off making music?
Right.
So then the chick don't want to do nothing with you, and now you all salty and shit, or the song don't come out, or it don't come out as good, and that's fucking your paper spread up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
But
they don't think about that. They don't, a lot of men don't think like that. So it's hard trying to explain it to them, or, you know, they like, hey, let's do the studio session at such and such. And if you're uncomfortable with going because it's you and like six other men in there, then they want to, you know, have an attitude because you don't trust them. But they have to understand like
what you
that.
trying to say about us, sis?
Nah, nothing at all. But some men, yeah,
No, no,
they,
no, no, no. I'm saying that's how they respond. You
oh
know,
yeah, definitely.
that ain't how I'm acting. I get you.
Oh yeah, no,
Like if my daughter don't want to go in the studio with six men, if she don't
it
want to
should
go, if she don't want to go anywhere with six men, if she don't want to go anywhere with one man, you know.
right. I feel like it shouldn't be a problem. And it just creates a whole issue. And then some women, they get to the point where they shut down and they want the career so bad that they don't say anything. You know, they don't put their foot down and they don't say, hey, this is just business. You know, they're not able to do that. And it turns into something totally different. And then sometimes their careers don't go far because they get so caught up in what's happened to them that they're trying to heal that pain, you know.
Yeah, and
And
I mean,
kind of just
that's a
bring them
damn
back.
shame.
Yeah.
I mean, I never used to understand like when you watch them shows like Mad Men or something, like back when it was like super chauvinistic and shit. And
Mhm.
I'm like I thought these was capitalists. Like why would you want to cut off half the talent pool?
Right.
Like don't y'all motherfucker like you know, Hidden Figures. Them ladies knew what they was doing. Like, ain't you trying to launch the rocket, motherfucker?
Right. They know that they can get that rocket launch, but just of who they are and what they look like, they will go the hardest route to not give that recognition to a woman. And it's just, you know, it's sad, and it's sad that it's still here today, but hopefully, you know, I pray for every woman in the world that they're strong enough to just keep going.
I mean, it's just people need to talk about it.
Right.
It's like everything. Forever, like people didn't talk about like people getting beat up for being gay, so it kept happening.
Yep.
Then
Until
people
it came
started
out.
talking. I mean, of course, it still happens, but not as much. And now a lot of people are more aware that like it's unpopular. But
Yeah, they're gonna get blasted, or put up there and put out there that you know, this is what you did and this is the kind of person you are. So people kind of fray away from doing it, which is good, because I wasn't with that either. I'm personally a straight woman, but it's just I've had, you know, gay female friends, and I would never ever, you know, make them feel less than or I'm better than. Like, you know, it's just you like what you like and you prefer what you prefer. And I'm fine with that. And I will protect them at all costs.
word. I mean, I ain't none of that shit ever met. I mean, but like I grew up in like PG County, like outside of DC, and like it was barely any white people, and for whatever reason, it seemed like gayness in all of its forms was more tolerated than it was like I used to go I have family down south, and it was way different. And like you'd have to hide and shit if you was gay. So
Oh, wow.
and then, you know, I've been to prison and shit. So like I've just always been comfortable around gay. I never understood what the big deal
The
was.
problem was, yeah, I don't understand what the problem is either. It's just, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe people just need to look within themselves and deal with their inner demons of why they feel so strongly about someone else. It's not even like this is you and this is who you don't want to be. This is someone else being who they want to be. So why does it bother you so much?
Word. It's like a self-esteem issue, but like you seem kind of deep. So let me ask you this. Like why do you think some people can't feel good about themselves unless they feel like they're better than other people? Like I can be happy with just the results of myself. Like what do they say, the comparison is the thief of joy?
Yeah, and that's how, and I feel like they feel like, you know, they're looking at someone doing better than them. And then if they've been working so hard to get where that person is and they cannot get there, I feel like they'll dig so deep into that person just to bring them down to where they are, just so they can, you know, be above them, because they know that the place that that person was once at, they will never be able to get there. But in reality, I feel like they can get there. It's just you have to stop worrying about what everyone else is doing. Everyone has their own time. And it's, you know, it's just not your time. And when it's someone else's time, you let that person shine. Like, and that's it. Especially if you know the person and you're cool with them, y'all are close. It's no reason why you should be, you know, not happy for someone else's success that's in your circle.
Man,
Like, it's something you need to work on within yourself for sure.
that's a perfect setup. So how did you know it was time to pursue music more so than modeling?
Um, Once I had my first performance and I seen how it really touched people, and how it was like the songs I was singing, I would be able to relate to. So when I sung it and I was seeing that, you know, people may have never heard that song before, but listening to me sing it and those words really getting through to them in my version, it was just an amazing feeling, not even for myself, but to know that I was able to, you know, touch people. When people like, you know, I've been having a bad day for a week now, and, you know, this song really touched me, or this song made me feel like I could get through anything. That's what I sing for. Like, I more so sing for other people than I do myself, because if I can help anywhere, then I'm definitely game for it.
Oh, when I told you Sad Eyes and Gone was my favorite, like that was like you know, like Cameron's my favorite rapper, but I think like Scarface is the best rapper. But you know, there's different levels of shit. And touching, I found the old me, I think that's what it's called, old me.
Yes, old me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I found that to be like super touching. That
Yes,
that
thank
it was almost like a R&B version of Sweet Child of Mine or something.
Yep. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's been times I've been rehearsing that song to perform it somewhere and I've cried in my rehearsals because, you know, the meaning of the song, everyone is going through so much these days that they just want to go back to being little. You know, like I said, when things were so simple, like when you just didn't really have a care in the world, but just being a kid, or, you know, everyone loved everyone and you were able to,
Right.
you know, just kids can play outside without having to worry about anything happening to them. And now it's like kids can't even do that. Kids can't even be kids now. And it's sad. So I wrote that song, you know, because it was a lot on my mind and I had to definitely get it out in the best way I knew how, which is singing.
You know, but we sit here, we talking about the bad of all life. Let's talk about some of the happy. So like, what was some of the happy memories of childhood? Like, what's a toy you miss?
Um, a toy. I don't know. I had so many toys. It might have been probably my Sega. I loved my Sega. I was a tomboy. So I had dolls and stuff, but I would prefer to climb trees and, you know, ride dirt bikes with the boys and wrestle. And yeah, I was always like that. I used to put on my skates and jump the ramps with my cousin. So yeah, I was like a little boy until I was like 15.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that. When's the last time you went roller skating?
Not long ago, I go roller skating almost every Sunday. I am going roller skating this Sunday. I love it. It's my therapy. It's not something that I have to be good at to go further, like how my music, you know, nobody's gonna really entertain or push forward too much, some not so good music. So with skating, I'm able to, if I want to learn how to be good at it, then I can. But if I don't want to, then I don't have to. But it's so therapeutic just learning new tricks and everything. So I would say I am very good on my skates.
You know, they say that's good for creatives' brains, is learning new things outside of whatever their field of
Yes,
endeavor is creatively. But just out of curiosity, you seen roll bounce?
yes.
You seen
I seen it
ATL?
years ago. Yep. Seen
Wait,
ATL.
which one you got being better, or is there another skate movie I'm not thinking of that's better than both of them?
Honestly, I think that's the two I've seen. I haven't seen them in so long, but if I would have to pick one right now to just get up and watch, it would be ATL.
I agree. Although I found Big Boy a little hard to believe. As I mean, I don't know though, because you know they say that dude CeeLo was like the roughest motherfucker in all of his neighborhood in Atlanta. So I guess appearances
Mhm.
can be deceiving. So
Oh, on the skate floor?
nah. Like he was the toughest motherfucker. Period.
Oh, I look,
Uh,
yeah.
they,
I don't know.
yeah, yeah. I mean, in his book and people talk about him, they be talking about he was walking around robbing people off his reputation, like just like give it up. They were scared of him.
Oh, well, I've never heard that. That is
I mean, it's
wow.
like this like 14, 15, and 16 though. This like pre Goody Mob days. But
Oh,
but
okay.
but but but,
Yeah.
but, but yeah, they was like he was like the most thugged out of all of them.
Wow, I've never even looked at him to be that kind of person, but you know, looks can be deceiving. So
Word, you know who Beanie Siegel and someone else I forgot who said the hardest person they ever met in rap was Nelly. I forgot who else said that, but
really?
yeah.
That is crazy. Like I don't see Nelly being like a punk or anything, but just he just looks like he just mind his business, stay out the way, and you would never think it looks like he would be kind of less confrontational versus other rappers.
Hey, I could tell you, you know, being in Fed Jones, state prisons, jails, man, almost to a T, the toughest motherfuckers is almost always quiet and saying mind their own business.
That's true. Yeah, they say you gotta watch out for the quiet ones and watch out for the ones that's scared. So yeah, I find that to be very true.
What's the best pair of shoes you ever had?
Um, I would have to say these Nike slides. I've had them for a few years, but it feels like memory foam. Like I'm not really a sneaker person or anything. I love my heels and stuff like that, but I do have these one pair of slides that I will wear any day, all day, and I love my Uggs. I have so many pair of Uggs, and yeah, it will be between my Uggs and my Nike slides.
when you was going to high school, was cats wearing construction Timbs in the winter?
Yeah.
So they didn't, it didn't just like destroy the bottom of their shoes? Because I be seeing all them Griselda videos, and I'm like, man, I know the income level I was at when I was 15 to 16. Man, we only wore the Timberlands in the summertime, man. You could snow and ice be fucking the bottom up of them. You had to wear the black
Yeah.
Jones in the wintertime.
It probably, it probably did. I didn't pay too much attention. I had my wheat Tims. I had my black Tims. I got a new pair of black Tims every year. I was a very fortunate kid growing up. So I'm pretty sure though, because the bottom of my Uggs have gotten a little soiled from the salt.
Yeah, the salt. Yeah,
Yeah, so I can imagine. I don't really like to wear my Uggs in the winter either. I prefer to wear them in the fall or when it's like no snow on the ground.
What's the most popping coat to get in Buffalo right now?
Coat?
Yeah, like back in my day for dudes, there was like when DC was the Eddie Bowers like a motherfucker. It was a brief Avirex phase, North Face forever.
Yeah, I think I'm still on North Face and like Pajar and stuff like that. But far as for Buffalo, I'm not sure. Buffalo sometimes they do their own thing. Like you would have to see like what you like personally.
Word. Nah, I can tell from
on, and it's like, yeah, I'm not wearing that.
now you can tell from the rappers, like and not just the Griselda, because it's a lot of people coming out Buffalo, Designer God, BA Bad. I mean, and just the way they dress, you can tell they know how to dress. They obviously ain't getting no stylists, but they got like mad different styles. Or even the Griselda dudes be wearing like mad different shit, and like Dipset or like, man, I ain't trying to sound all old and shit. I wish I knew newer. I wish I knew newer people, but I like cats who can look like they belong in mad different kinds of outfits. That's what I've always tried to be like, like not quite on some James Bond shit, but on some James Bond shit. Like you should be able to wear a suit. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to wear some athletic shit.
You should be able to switch it up a bit and look nice and clean in every aspect of your wardrobe. I definitely agree.
But still stylish, not just no easy shit. Like I stopped fucking with Jordans till they started making them Jones in colors, because I was like, man, I ain't just gonna wear red, white, and black shit every fucking day.
Right. You know what? That's why I've never been a fan of Jordans, to be honest, because I'm like, they all look the same. They're like, oh, these are the retro 10s and you got the such and such 11. And I'm like, what's the difference? I don't know. So I just stay away from it.
I mean, not some of them look mad better than the other ones, but what am I gonna do? Go buy another red, white, and black shirt?
Right.
Or like when they start making all the jumps in the cool gray, so I'm just gonna have a bunch of gray shit.
Right. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess that's neither here nor there. What you think some of the men shouldn't wear? Like what some you see dudes wearing? Like me personally, it fucks my head up when I see dudes wearing Crocs, especially quote unquote tough guys, especially when they be putting like the little pins or whatever them shits is in them.
Yeah, like Crocs on men don't really bother me unless they have the little things on them, and I'm just like the little accessories, and I'm like, it's a little skeptical. I'm not too much of a fan of the skinny jeans if they're too skinny. Like if you can't pull them all the way up and just, I don't like it.
I never understood the skinny jeans with the underwear showing.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of mixed, that gives a lot of mixed signals, but I'm not a guy, so I don't know.
I mean, I'm just talking about logistically. Like, so do you have to buy like a smaller pair of skinny jeans?
I don't know. All right, that's what I'm saying. Like, and does the underwear have to match the sneakers or the shirt? I don't know. Like
you copping Jones with like a shorter inseam or something.
Right. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, it's to the point now. I mind my business.
But I mean, I grew up when we was wearing like fucking like 5XL shirts and shit. So I mean, like my clothes,
like dresses and oversized jeans. Yeah, I kind of wish we could go back to that.
I mean, my clothes got more fitting as I got older. I ain't gonna lie and say I guess I got slender jeans. I don't got skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? Them Jones athletic.
Slender jeans, good. Slender jeans is good for sure.
Yeah, they athletic. They ain't too skinny.
Right.
So I guess that's about it. Except so you said you got a new video coming out soon?
I'm working on a video for one of my new songs. Not sure which one I'm going to do a video for yet, but I do have my song Gone and Sad Eyes out. And Sad Eyes, you can actually go to the link in my bio on my Instagram at Sing DeLaney, and click the link and it'll take you right to Sad Eyes.
Sing DeLaney, that's for anyone who's not watching, it's SINGDELANEY.
Yes.
And that's also your Twitter handle as well.
Yep, that's all my social media. My website will be in the link in my bio on Instagram. I'm on Instagram a lot for, guys to follow and see kind of what's going on with me next.
And damn, I had one more thing to ask you. Oh, so about so if it ain't no vid, like I ain't gonna front. I'm impatient, and I mean, and I don't know. I only do shows with people whose music I like, and because like I've turned down quite a few, and I've really connected with your music. So if there's not we've been bumping that shit all day. But if there's not before the video, is there a new song coming out in the interim?
Yes. I'm thinking about releasing a new song, another single in about a month. I'm going to speak with my agent and see, which way we should go with it. Cause they are trying to get my CD together, but as of right now, I'm pushing to push another single, probably two singles. I have a lot of music that has not been released yet.
Well, for whatever it's worth, I think that's a great idea.
Yes, thank you. I think it's a good idea too.
No doubt. Well, Miss DeLaney Daniels, thank you so much for your time. I love the music. I can't wait to hear the new releases, and let's touch base down the road.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me. You have a great day.
You too. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Peace.